You see, this is a Minecraft video about a Minecraft mod that's incredibly always switch Minecraft mod, and even more so it's about the little series in which I'll be looking at every single aspect of Jujutsu Craft Sorcery Fight. And today I'll be looking at cursed tools, something that I would love if the series actually looked at it more, but I know it will not. There are always just gonna be some cool background. But then, I will not be showing every single one, just like every single one of these, even though I'm doing a detailed look at the mod in general. Every single one of these is gonna be half an hour if I actually go in detail about every single aspect of it. That's how giant the mod is. And yes, let's just go on ahead and use a knife. As you see, curse power 2. Wow, Miwa's sword is actually weaker than a normal knife and a slaughter demon. Wow. Okay, Miwa's sword. There it is, that's what it is. It's as pathetic as you would think. As useless as her, some might even say. I mean, it's a curse tool. You can at least take out spirits with it. And hey, it's a weapon that does work with nano-visibility, so that's good enough. I'm pretty positive it is a weapon that works with visibility, even though I don't even understand it myself. Collapse. Yeah, I understand that part. But anyway, alright, I'm having too much fun. This is not a video about the techniques. But yes, knife slightly better, and let's see. Yep, still nothing impressive. It does do a little more damage, but that's literally all there is to it. Slaughter demon, once again. Simple, straightforward curse 2 weapon. So if you have a heavenly pact, you need all of these, otherwise you won't be able to take out curses, but that's all there is to them. They can't do anything else. Next, the black sword. I believe this is Megumi's and it's tier 3. I guess that means grade 3, right? Kinda. Ooh, cool. It has actually an effect after you use it. That is cool. Pretty straightforward, but hey, I appreciate that. Knockback attack? Yeah. Going up. Just a slightly better weapon. Black sword. Next is Kusakabe's sword, which is the new teacher guy, which was introduced at the very end. Yeah, actually the last 3 weapons are all of first grade sorcerers. Kusakabe's, Nanami's, and Mei. Cool. Alright. But there we go. This weapon does a little bit of damage. Attack. Doesn't have anything special, but no special powers, unfortunately. Maybe I need Kusakabe's technique, although I'm pretty positive it's more accurate to say. Wait. Okay, I don't know what Kusakabe's sword actually does. But apparently it has a skill. Guess I'm not sure yet. Sure. None of his curse 2 does not have any particular skills, right? Guess not. Here is a random street sorcerer. I suppose he's going to do as a training dummy. I suppose let's use a line segment with this. Oh, I can't use it on humans? No, I'm pretty positive you can. You can always infuse collapse. Oh, why does it have an ability? I right click it and it does something. This is confusing me so much. Oh, right clicking it activates the line segment ability whole range. Point is, it is obviously a curse tool that in some way I guess increases Nanami's abilities. It was never really explained, which is unfortunate, but
a few minutes later.
Well, boring and not incredibly impressive, who would have thought? Just a simple axe. Come on, I'm moving to the interesting weapons, hopefully. Okotsu's sword. Okay, I highly doubt this is gonna summon Rico or anything of that matter, but might as well go ahead and see. Here's also the transferred human, I guess, hand, arm of Mahito. Yeah, can be used as a weapon. Apparently it has curse energy. That's something. I'm just gonna move on. Okotsu's sword. I guess without Rika is not anything incredible. Even though apparently he started infusing stuff with it. Oh, it has its own animation though. That's cool. Yeah, a little effect whenever you use it. Only his sword does that, right? Let me just confirm. Sweeping edge, do you do the same animation? Yes, you do. I'm just trying to think of something new, but that's all there is to it. Nothing special. There we go. I switched to Yuta. And the sword still does nothing. Okay, well, moving on to exciting weapons, hopefully. At least ones that I know all of them have abilities, like the broom. I actually didn't know this, but apparently the broom is just a curse too. I really thought that it was just a normal broom and the girl uses her technique. Isn't her technique something connected to wind? Am I wrong in thinking that? I mean, I don't know, but hey, it's a curse tool that does that, and it does have a wind ability as well. At least I think it does. No, I think I need her technique, so Momo, Orange Wind Scythe. Okay, cool. So, it is something I can do even without. Just wanted to confirm she has wind manipulation. Alright, that's Momo's thing. Once again, the video is not focused on that. Point is, you can use a broom to fly. That's all there is to it. I mean, it's a cool way of transportation. You don't need any cursed energy to use any of these. So if you have the total treatment where you have a lot of physical abilities, I guess having all of them actually makes sense. Then last, there are my 4 favorites. But first we have Miguel's Black Robe, and it does not appear even remotely impressive, although it says it has curse power of 10. So it's impressive in some way, somehow, I guess. I mean, I'm doing damage to him. Oh, look at that. It causes no domain effect whenever I hit him with it. So this robe negates the ability to use domain? So much information I feel like I've never heard about in the entirety of the series. It's not something that I wouldn't do. Yeah, it's not. Okay, maybe this is not a good example, but... Alright, Black Sword. Yeah, no. Alright, so it is just the Black Robe. It negates the ability to use a domain. How interesting. Once again, never heard of that, but sure. I guess I just use Hanami's ability. So this is one that you definitely actually need the ability, because without it, it has 0 curse power and it does nothing when you right click. But if you have Hanami's ability, right click. Yep. It drains all nature and fills you up with a lot of cursed energy, which you can then release. It's very straightforward. I'm curious whether it's gonna absorb the forest. And yeah, let's just go ahead and see if I'm over here. Yep, it absorbs everything. A weapon that just absorbs all nature and then releases it. That's as simple as it gets, and yet it's definitely one of the coolest so far. It actually does a little tiny bit of something. Well, I say the promo is also pretty good. Yeah, I would say the last 5 or so weapons are all useful. The others are kinda barely useful. I guess the Black Sword has a swipe ability, but yeah, anyway, you saw the video. Let's move on. Special Crates. Sword of Extermination. The Weapon of Mahoraga. This one I'm very curious on. Does it one-shot cursed spirits? No, not even remotely. Which is weird, because Sukuna said it emits positive energy. That does not make sense then. If it does that, then it should just one-shot you, or at least do far more damage. Because at the end of the day, if I'm not incorrect, reverse curse energy is kinda one of the pinnacle things. It just completely decimates curse spirits, right? Guess I'm not using it correctly, or maybe I probably need someone's abilities in order to utilize it. Well, it does damage. It's still a decent weapon, but I just don't know how to use it properly, I suppose. Curse power -10, yeah, that's awesome. I'm pretty positive that it should basically one-shot everything under maybe the strongest of special grades? I don't know, Sukuna said it himself that if he was a normal cursed spirit, he would have been just one-shotted just from touching. It's that dangerous. But anyway.
12 seconds later.
Yes, it's a level 2 curse tool, but it is one of my personal favorites, Shigeno's Sword. What does it do? It's a sword. Nothing impressive, but you can also throw it, if I can figure out how to do it. What? No. No, did it was this ability? No way, it was the ability. Okay, I don't know how to activate the ability of the sword, but it used to turn into a small hand that can run around and actually swash things. It was one of my favorite weapons in the entirety of the mod. It's not here anymore. Or I'm just not remembering how to use it. Very possible. Anyway though, Playful Quote. Well, it is 11 damage, so yeah, it's pretty good. But isn't the whole point of Playful Quote supposed to be that it does an insane amount of knockback? Yeah, there we go, I'm using the knockback attack and it's not knocking it back super far away. Still, once again, at the end of the day, Playful Quote is supposed to be impressive with the fact that it's just a special grade weapon that does a decent bit of damage. Now, Inverted Spear of Heaven, my personal favorite weapon in the entirety of the mod that I'm so curious about. Yeah, okay, it also negates the rain. But let me just see. Enemy. Yeah, it does that. Now if I summon the actual most important and powerful mob within the mod, Goju Satoru. Yep, he's just gonna quickly... Oh, look at that. Enemy is just gonna try and Goju's just gonna absolutely decimate her. And it's not even gonna be close. I mean, it's impressive that Hanami can last as long as it is. Then again, Goju's probably just playing with her. Yeah, as I was saying, not even remotely close. Which is why it's so impressive that Inverted Spear of Heaven can do this. Yep. Now, you might say that it's not too impressive that it does 0.2 damage. However, what I will say... I can't use these attacks whenever Interesting. No, okay, I'm absolutely doing damage. That single point of damage is so ridiculously more impressive than you can ever imagine. And yeah, it does negate... Oh, it gives swollenness as well? The point is, just being able to damage him at all is incredible, because literally no other weapon in the entirety of the mod can touch him. Most techniques and abilities can't touch him either. So the inverted Spear of Heaven is that broken that can simply do so. Now here's a good question. I am actually curious on this. Megumi and Hanami fight each other a little bit. Right, they hit you with this, and does it negate your ability? It does negate your domain whenever I do that, and Gojo decided to join in as well. But yeah, it appears that the inverted Spear of Heaven does not unsummon the creatures. Or wait, does it? Okay, no, it doesn't unsummon the creatures, it just stops the domain. It's awesome, definitely personal favorite, but it's never gonna be shown again in the series because its ability is so ridiculously good that it's war breaking. But anyway, very enjoyable, hopefully if you got one of the video. There's a video section there and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.